Hello again, it's your boy, and we're about to get into another rant, yo. I know you're excited, but before we get into that, I do want to tell you, September 3rd, I'm going to be part of a group of panelists, and we're going to be talking about basketball in Africa. It's an African basketball conversation digital conference. Going to have a whole lot of different people that represent the game of basketball throughout the continent of Africa. I'm going to be one of them, your boy. As you can see my picture right there. That was before the pandemic. BALL Africa, September 3rd, 2020, 7:30 p.m. West and Central African time. West Central African time. Make sure you tune in because we're going to be covering a lot of different topics that I know you want to know. You want to be in the know. I guess that's the thing right there. Before we start, I got something new for you. Check my little intro right here and tell me if you like it or not. And boom!
I know you're gonna dig this.
And now for our feature presentation.
Okay. So after that intro, let me know if you'll like my intro. I kind of dig it, It's kind of nice and all that, This is yes. Okay, let's get into the game. Let's start the rants. So, okay, first of all, shout outs to Punk Vira. Didn't show up. He's feeling kind of sick. I know you requested him, but he couldn't make it. He is sick. It's not the Rona. Just has the flu and all that, but I am sure he's going to be okay. We rooting for you to get better real fast. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, I didn't show up neither. I didn't. And there were a couple of games, right? The Lakers got to play the Blazers. They cruised past the Blazers. But before I talk about that game, I do want to talk about the other game. The Nuggets. And I know I was rooting for my Nuggets. The Nuggets played against the Utah Jazz, and they lost that game. Was it that game? I'm getting confused. I only missed one day, but I'm getting confused. But they did lose that game. But they won today, all right? So the series is at 3-2, right? The Denver Nuggets are still down. And I did say I'm still sticking to my Nuggets. I'm still sticking to my Nuggets until this thing is over. Utah Jazz is still up, though. They're up. All right, so let's talk about the Lakers cruising or blazing past Portland. That was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But before I give so much props to the Lakers and all that, I do want to talk about something, right? If you're going to have 15 free throws in the first quarter with 5 minutes remaining, I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect? All right, this is what happened. The Lakers went to the charity line 15 times in the first quarter. Okay, so let me break that down, what that means, all right? The previous game, we all knew that the Lakers started off slow. I talked about this. The Lakers have been starting slow. But right now, what they've been doing is off the gate, off the jump, just very aggressive, going at him. And they're racking up fouls. They're stacking up so many fouls. And this is what happens when you're stacking up so many fouls. Like, for instance, look at what's his name, Gary Trent Jr. playing against LeBron. The previous game, LeBron had 7 turnovers because what they were doing, they were going full court press, pressuring LeBron and all that. So he did make a couple bad decisions here and there and turned the ball over 7 times. He turned the ball over 7 times. But that past game, only 2 times. There was no full court pressure because once you start racking those fouls up and everything is going against the Blazers, you know what you're going to do? You're going to change your game plan because now your rotation is all messed up. Everything is all messed up and you don't want to pick up a foul because everything is going against you. Whatever that you do that slightly remotely resembles to you trying to be aggressive will be read or interpreted as in a hostile act. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So yes, the advantage went to the Lakers because they were aggressive early and they went at them. So those fouls just stacked up. I'm talking about 15. All right, just off the bat, just ridiculous. And then it's just ridiculous, all right? It's just ridiculous. The whole thing just changed. And the game part of that, 43 times. That's 4-3. And I talked about it. The last video, I talked about it. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And then in addition to that, then these other guys were not getting so many calls and they were frustrated and, technical fouls and all that yada, 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 and yada, 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 and yada, yada, yada. No excuses. We all know that the Lakers, when you take all that aside, the Lakers are the better team. I knew that. I said that. But I knew, I knew, I guess it's not proven until now. It's not like it's a fact right now, like I knew and now it's a fact, because it's not a fact right now. I thought going into this series that the Blazers would beat the Lakers. I mean, you could see Dame dancing. Dame was dancing out there. Dame dropped a dagger and he was dancing. He was dancing to the Oakland anthem. I mean, you can tell the Blazers are just not afraid of the Lakers. And if you ask me, I think they're definitely going to win this. My thoughts were the Blazers were going to win this series. Yes, I did say it. But with the way things are going and the way the game is being officiated, they have no chance. I mean, if you're going to knock out the king, if you're going to knock out the champion, if you're going to knock out the favorite, you really got to do it. You got to pound them, and you got to pound them really hard. And that's not happening right now. That's not what's happening right now. Okay, so let's jump to the Mavericks playing against the Clippers. All right. And I'm talking about game number 5. We saw game number 4, Luka with the game-winning shot, and everybody got excited, and Luka is a hero. Yeah, with the bum ankle and all that, right? He killed it, destroyed it. Luka is the best. Luka is the new chosen one and all that. Everybody was excited. Pump your brakes. Game number 5, pump your brakes. Kind of the same thing happened, all right? So I guess they pulled the same page from the Lakers book, and they're like, you know what? Let's go at him. The same thing happened. You know, fouls after fouls after fouls after fouls, and Luka and the crew were upset. I'm talking about, Luka getting a technical. There were 6 technicals thrown out there. Rick Carlisle, ejected and all that crazy stuff. It was just a mess. It was a mess. And in addition to that, not like, the Mavericks were better, okay? Not that, I'm saying if this didn't happen that the Mavericks are going to win. I'm just saying in addition to that, what chances are you going to have of winning if this is what's going to happen? It's just the chances are slim, really, really slim, really, really slim to winning this thing. If things go the way they go, really, really slim. And in addition to that, I do want to talk about Luka. I do have a problem with Luka. And yes, like I said, I rant about the way I see things. I know Luka right now is a favorite. People love Luka. Oh, Luka, the chosen one, blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. Let's all bow down and praise Luka. But no, I have some issues with Luka. Luka, you're an incredible player. Yes. But I don't like the way he plays. He holds that ball a little too much. The pace slows down. They play a lot better, meaning the rest of the team plays a lot better when Luka is not playing. Not to say that Luka is not good for the Mavericks or Luka is not the best player. Yes, Luka is the best player, no doubt. And Luka can play with the team when he wants to. But I feel like Luka is taking something away from the team when it slows the game down. And it was so apparent. He played the most minutes in game number 5. He played the most minutes. All right. He made the same amount of buckets that Trey Burke did, 6. And he went to the free throw line a lot more. He was out there on a bum ankle. We all know that. I don't know why he played that many minutes. Right, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I know you want to be the hero and all that, but I just don't get it. Seth had 4 points or something like that. The team did not perform all that well. That's what I'm saying. The team in general just didn't perform all that well. And I blame Luka. I do. Actually, you know what? I'll take it past Luka. So it's the coaching staff. I blame him. Luka's a great player. If you guys play like the way Luka was playing back in Europe, he was playing for more, team-oriented type of plays and all that. Right now, I feel like he came into the NBA, especially this season. Now, Luka is the chosen one. Luka is the best player, so let's run everything through Luka. Luka gets the ball. Luka gets dribble. Then he passes or attempts a shot or something like that. And I feel that's only going to take you so far. It's only going to take you so far. If they truly want to go for the chip, that's got to change, yo. That's got to change. That's the way I'm seeing it. And before I cap it off, Mad shout-outs. Did I not tell y'all? Did I not tell y'all that playoff P is going to come correct? Playoff P came correct. Yeah. And he was mad efficient. We talking about 35 points, shooting like 65% from the floor, right? Playoff P in full effect. What you got to say now? Bam! Hey, yo, make sure you forget to subscribe. Make sure you do that. And make sure you forget to hit that bell right there so you don't hear from me. Do whatever you want to do, man. Whatever, man.